Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. We are going to continue to play with the paper and textile we painted yesterday. But I thought I could show you this one first, a quickie, how it turned out when it was done. I think I never did that, so let's just look at this little one. This was the flip-flop tag book journal thingy that I made with different laces and stuff. So old laces and paper on the first side and a little tab, and they are all put together with some lace and cardstock, so they are sturdy. More antique laces and a little doily, and then I did a little tag from one of my hammered plants and put a little rusty needle there. On the next page, I should take this away so we can get it a bit further down. I did this belly band with a piece of old embroidery and just a little watercolor painting I made. Cut a little piece off with just some stones in the nature. A lace pocket on top of a little painting I did with acrylic paint on canvas, some roses, and a little tag with a little sweet pea that I painted. I have a tutorial on some of these, so you can look back if you would like to. Another little tag with watercolor painted flowers on, or leaves is it actually. Some antique lace and print from Ruby and Pearl XO, and some embossed lace paper. Another antique embroidery from a bed linen and some collaged paper. And another little Ruby and Pearl XO piece that is printed on sturdy paper, made as a tag. And on the last page on this side, I did this little painting with thistles. And it's watercolor paper, 300 grams, so it's sturdy. Some embossed paper, old laces, and a little mini pocket like that. Another little belly band with an antique book page, some embroidery, and another layered, 2 layered pieces of lace. So I did this little tuck spot here and just put an old book page on it. And this is an original piece of paper that is scribbled on. And inside this little canvas pocket, another little watercolor painting with a embossed stamp, a rusty needle, and some textile. Another belly band with old linen, gold embroidery and lace, collaged antique paper, and beautiful little lace hanging down here, and a dimensional little card with the tactile feeling of textile and some paste, texture paste, modeling paste. This is an original old label from an herbarium. It's from 1928. And another little watercolor painting. I signed it even. Another of these dimensional tags. You can feel the text. Some linen and a doily makes that pocket. And this is how it looks when it's folded out. Can you see all of this? Almost. And the other side. Like that. So then it's just folded like this. So you can have it standing up on a shelf if you would like to, like this, or use it for writing or putting some memories in maybe. And I have just put a little piece of lace around it so it can keep it together in case you want to put something important in it and keep it together. Like that. So that was the little flip-flop mini folder I did when I was less inspired to do some big journal. So then I started today by putting in some of the pages that we painted yesterday. I just scribble around these paint squares and took a little pen and did some unreadable scribbling. And this will be just a background page for something else. And I did the same thing on this page that had a white background as it was printed on just one side. And this was actually a background for one of the, not one of these, I think it was the one with the, I think it was maybe was this one, or maybe the lace. It's a bit brown and blue. Maybe it was this one. I think so. Strong blue on the edges and blue in the middle. So it just dried on this paper and made this beautiful pattern. So I used that as another background page instead of having a white one. So these dried really nice, all of them. Looks like old wallpaper maybe, or old textiles. This was the branch with some leaves on. And the newsprint, the old book page, the lace paper for cakes, and this one that I just, the first one I did with just some color on. So then I thought I could do some, prepare some decoration and pockets to use during the weekend. I'm going to go out with my trailer and it's rather cold now, so I need something easy to take with me and do inside my trailer. So I started this tonight with using one of these cake papers that we painted, and I just put it on an old book page so we could get this light going through the lace paper. Then I took a scrap piece of a watercolor painted book page, some linen and an old embroidery with some willow tree on. So then I'm going to embroider on this, but that will be during the weekend when I'm out with the trailer. So I am preparing a few of these to take with me, so I can do a little bit of craft. So then I started on another one, this one, with another piece of stays on or through a stencil, piece of an old letter on eco-dyed paper and a little lace. And then I think I want to have something hanging down here, some kind of lace piece or something. So that's my next step to go. Can't decide what I want. That one maybe. And these can be belly bands, they can be pockets, they can be corner tucks. So I'm doing a couple of different sizes so I can use them where I want in the journal. Like that. Then this will hang down and I can do some embroidery on the rest of the page, wherever I think I would like to. So let's continue with a couple of more. I have prepared 3 more and I have just put them on paper so they get a little bit more sturdy when I'm going to do the embroidery later on. But first we are going to put some more layers on them so it looks a bit more worked. So let's pick one and continue. Let's do this one. So I'm thinking pockets, so let's find some thing to start layer on top of this. I want this one, and then I think I want an embroidery. Something like that, but I want to have some paper with some script on, I think. Maybe something like that. Or should we maybe have one of the old labels? can't decide. I need to try. I actually like that. Tone down the shiny white embroidery a little bit. Don't need much, but something. I think it will be this one. It's easy to kind of get stuck in the same type of decorations. When you start a journal and you think it's going to look a certain way, it's easy to go with everything in the same tone or the same kind of fabric or like so. So I'm trying to think a bit outside the box and use different things. And I'm just thinking if I would like to have something more. I think I want to put it a little bit like that, so it kind of peeks out a little bit like a hanging down lace in some way. Too much. No. Maybe we should have had something there, but I'm not sure. I don't want to have the same. Let's go with this one. We can always add something more later on if we think that it's needed. It will get some embroidery, so I guess that probably will be good enough. Okay, we have 3 done. So let's move on with this one. That one, and do I have some cheesecloth maybe? I don't want to have the linen on everything. Maybe this linen instead. No, I like this one better. So maybe we should have this one on this instead. This is a really heavy woven linen. And then this little old embroidery piece down here. Then we don't cover anything up. too much the same, I think. Let's pull this through and then glue it down. That way we can make a little cute bow. Just going to burn this so the edges won't rip. See if we can manage to make a little bow here. So, gluing that down a little bit so it will keep it in place. Okay, like that. So should we do one more before we take a break for the night? First. That was not what I wanted. Try this, see how it looks. I think we will put it that way. And then this piece down here. Not sure which side is back or forward. This will be also cute with some embroidery on later on. Okay, I think we will stop there for tonight, and tomorrow I will go to the lake with my trailer, so I'm not sure if I will post anything tomorrow, as it's a bit difficult to record with the Wi-Fi out in the forest. But I will do the embroidery while I'm away at least, and maybe I can at least show you a little sneak peek how I'm doing out in the forest by the lake. So you can see that I actually doing something at least. That's good. So I hope you got some inspiration from these, and that you want to go and try it. That's always my inspiration, if I can give you some ideas to play with. Thank you so much for keeping me company, and for your always so kind support. I will be back, of course, with some more ideas, and hopefully soon be done with this journal. So have a nice evening and see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.